Hey y'all, what's up? How y'all doing today? I started making another little video while I had some free time. I am in Markham, Markham, Mark, Markham, Illinois. I'm at the terminal, just hanging out. And I saw in this video, it's kind of another little update on how things are going here at US Express. Again, I'm a lease purchase driver. And today's probably, since I started, and I've only been out 2 weeks, probably the worst day I've had so far. And it ain't even been that bad of a day. Really, the hiccups I've had has just been with this load. And from kind of start to finish, the start and the finish have both been a little fuckety. So, other than that, it's just been normal stuff. Guess really the problem I've had with this load is that picking it up, I had to deadhead from my house to Tullahoma, Tennessee, which is about 60 miles, to pick up an empty trailer. And I was just going to bring that trailer and do a drop at hook at the shipper, where I was getting my load in Chattanooga. And picking up that trailer, I was picking it up, just inspected it, was fixing to head out and get on down to my shipper. Well, right when I was going to leave, a lady came out and stopped me and said that, hey, asked why I was taking that trailer, saying they needed it, and they were fixing to load it. I got a hold of my fleet manager and all that, and got it worked out, and there's just a mistake in the system. There was a new customer, and didn't realize they needed that trailer there. So just because they were so new of a customer, they thought it was just an empty. But they quickly got on it, got it squared away, and went ahead and just had me deadhead down to Chattanooga, but paid me for it as if I had that trailer. So it all worked out there. The only thing kind of happened next was when I was leaving the shipper. They have a set of tracks that run across the entrance, and we were kind of blocked in for a little bit. Ended up having to take a little back way to get back on the interstate. That slowed me down. I was there about 45 minutes. The train was stopped at the tracks, so that was kind of the little hiccup in the beginning. And then today I was supposed to drop the load off in Joliet at Amazon in Joliet, Illinois. And it said my appointment time was today at and it was a no set appointment time. It was whenever I got there. I called my dispatch, where my fleet manager said, hey, I'll be there at 3 p.m. I ended up being there at 2 p.m. and Amazon would not let me in, trying to say I had an appointment for tomorrow, which was the 9th, December 9th at 9 p.m. And that gave me this little number, said I could call and try to get an earlier appointment. I ended up having to go up the road, like not even a mile up the road, to a pilot. Called my fleet manager, let him know what was going on, and then I called that number, and the number was basically a waste of time, saying that, yeah, I might be able to get, one of my people might be able to get a new appointment time, but in doing that, I risk losing my current appointment time. And then fleet manager got back and said, hey, yeah, Amazon changed your appointment. It's now tomorrow. They ended up just having me route the load back here to, again, I don't know if it's Markham or Markham or however you pronounce that, their terminal here, and drop it. And they had me another pre-plan going up to Wisconsin, but where there was a glitch in the system where they were going to pay me to come back here and make sure I got paid for the miles and everything. It kind of glitched some things up. Didn't send some things in right on the system and the computer, and so it didn't change my PTA, my projected time of availability, and unfortunately I ended up losing that Wisconsin load. But now they're working on it, trying to get me squared away and fixed up. So they're actually, and I just got off the phone with them. So I was like, hey, am I gonna get another load? Do I need to shut down for the night? What's going on? And they're like, oh wow, we didn't know that, And then he's like, well, now that you say that, I see where you submitted that and gave us your new PTA, but it didn't update it in the system. So yeah, there's some hiccups, but they're very quick and very right on it when it comes to when you have a problem. You just got to be patient, just got to be courteous, respectful, and understand that shit happens. So it does kind of suck because I was trying to finish out the week with more miles. Unfortunately for this week, I'm only going to have about a little over 1,500 miles on my check for the week. Now it is only Tuesday. The pay period ends tonight at midnight, and that was starting out on Monday. So now one of those loads is from last week. I didn't get it in on time. It was my going home load. I didn't meet the deadline to get it in, so it's on there too. I had actually this week I think about 800 miles. So, but yeah. Other than that, it's been going good. Like I said, that's really the biggest hiccup. So far, I'm still glad I chose US Xpress. They've been, again, very helpful. Very happy to help any questions I have, anything going on. So, it's just one of those things that just kind of happens. So, I think I'm about to shut down for the night. I just made a little dinner. And see what they get me in the morning. I might wait up and see if they get me something tonight, but that's alright. I ain't gonna worry about it. The only thing I worry about is just making sure I can make that truck payment. I don't want to get behind or nothing. And that's the hardest part about this is fuel. I've been doing good on fuel. I think last week I didn't spend $800 on fuel, and I went 3,500 miles. So you just gotta work hard and use your head. Put a good mindset into it. Try to stay positive. A good way to reduce stress is, at least I've found, is I've come to like to listen to the sound of rain. I'll get on Spotify or something and listen to the sound like rain noises or whatever. And believe it or not, it's pretty soothing. Helps relax. Can't smoke weed, so gotta do something. And that's something else I wanted to talk about and make a little video on is it's a very stressful job. You deal with a lot of assholes. You deal with a lot of ignorance. You deal with a lot of bullshit. And that's part of it. It's part of truck driving, whether you're a company driver, owner, operator, lease purchase, whatever you are. And a lot of it comes from other people. And it's sometimes not even the company you work for. It's just the assholes you deal with on the road that like to cut you off, or shippers and receivers that just have clerks that are assholes, and someone didn't hug them enough when they were a kid or something, whatever. So you gotta find a way to reduce that stress. And for me, it's just as simple as when I feel myself getting stressed out, you just take a couple deep breaths, just relax. Think of why I'm doing this, which is my family, and also because, I don't know why, but I've always been into trucking and trying to become an owner operator and be on my own and do it on my own. It's just a goal I always had. So think about that, and then just find something soothing that helps you out, and make sure you get plenty of sleep. But believe it or not, as a lease purchase driver, I'm less stressed than I was ever as a company driver, and I've got more responsibility. I just left. If anyone watched my other videos, I just left Central Transport. So I was a local driver. I was home every night, or home every day rather. I worked nights, and I'm getting more sleep now than I did then. And I've been getting good miles. Now again, for those who don't think I had good miles this week, I did go home. Technically Wednesday. Um, but really it was early Thursday morning, and I didn't head back out until about noon yesterday, Monday. So I had some things I had to take care of and all that, or I stayed out longer. But so it's been going good so far. But you just gotta reduce that stress and keep a focused head and try to keep a cool head. Something else with that I feel would be trying to eat better. I ain't trying to get that trucker physique. It's like one will slip off a step and it's gonna be like a wrecking ball or a Nokia phone hitting the floor. It ain't gonna be pretty. So, and in my opinion, a lot of that is just not so much what you eat, but how much. Now, what you eat play into it, but I feel like if you're eating a big old meal, for example, you eat triple cheeseburger with bacon and everything on it, a large order of fries and a large drink, or like a large Coke or something. Then you get a shake, and you get a chicken sandwich with everything on it for later. It's gonna be quite a bit, especially if you're gonna be sitting there and eating it while you're driving. But if you just get like a little grilled chicken sandwich, medium fry, and hell, even then maybe just a medium Coke or something, right there is gonna make a big difference, at least in my opinion. That's what I've been trying to do. I've been trying to lay off soft drinks as well. I've been drinking tea or water, even Gatorade. But I guess one last thing I'd want to talk about, and this video's, I hope y'all can hear me over that, it's my inverter. One last thing I think I'd want to talk about in this video would be, if you're going to do this, you got to have a strong mindset, and you got to also have a really strong family. The hardest thing about this job for me is seeing the look on my girlfriend's face when I gotta go. It's heartbreaking. She's in tears and nearly wants to put me into tears because she hates my job. She hates it when I leave. Uh, she hates it, when I'm gone and the house is all alone. And honestly, I feel, and a lot of times I feel the same way. I hate leaving. I hate seeing the look on her face. That's the hardest part for me. But once I get going, it gets a little easier, but it doesn't get any easier for her. So if you're going to do this, you got to have a strong family, and you got to have a strong mindset. As it's one reason when I decided to go back over the road, I decided to do lease purchase and try to become an owner operator, and hopefully come out of this with a truck. I've heard of people doing it. So I hope I can be successful with it as well. And don't get me wrong, my girlfriend is very supportive, but it's still hard on her. So you just got to have like I said, a strong family, strong mindset, and keep good communication. You got you got to work together as a team and make sure y'all can figure it out. Figure out a way to make it work. And it'll take time. It'll even cost you a little bit of money. Or you'll lose. Well, not really lose money, but you won't make some money doing it, I guess. You gotta experiment on home time, on what's gonna work best for the both of you. Now, I picked a rough time to start because it's fixing to be Christmas, and I'm going to be home for Christmas. Due to some personal things with my girlfriend, she also needs me to be home New Year's. We've just had some rough things happen at New Year's, and it's one of them things. So, it's going to kind of hurt me money-wise a little bit, but we'll make it work. She works a good job, so, and I've got some money too, so we'll make it work. And that's just like I was saying, you got to really put a strong mindset into it, and don't let it work you. You need to work it. But if you ain't willing to do that, you ain't willing to put in the work or put the thought into it, and just do that, it ain't gonna work. That was just a little quick video. I just want to make something kind of quick. I had some time, so I'm about to see if they got me a load, or if I have a load when I'm leaving. Figure out what we're doing. Until next time, y'all. If y'all like my videos, like, share, subscribe. Let me know if you want to know anything else. There's some good people that make some pretty good videos on here. But, I just like to try to put out there like I got my information. So, like I said, got anything in mind, give me a shout. Till then, peace out, y'all.